All about earthquakes. What is earthquake? An earthquake is what happens when two blocks of the earth suddenly slip past one another. The surface where they slip is called the fault or the fault plane. The location below the earth's surface where the earthquake starts is called the hypocenter, and the location directly above it on the surface of the earth is called the epicenter. Sometimes, an earthquake has foreshocks. These are smaller earthquakes that happen in the same place as the larger earthquake that follows. Scientists can tell that an earthquake is a foreshock until the larger earthquake happens. The largest main earthquake is called the main shock. Main shocks always have aftershocks that follow. These are smaller earthquakes that occur afterwards in the same place as the main shock. Depending on the size of the main shock, aftershocks can continue for weeks, months, and even years after the main shock. What are the main causes of an earthquake? Earthquakes can be human-made or natural, although the latter is more abundant. These earthquakes are not random, rather they are the effect of different changes occurring in the Earth's crust for a long time. According on my research, there are five main causes of earthquake. First, the volcanic eruption. The main cause of the earthquake is the volcanic eruptions. Such type of earthquakes occurs in areas with frequent volcanic activities. When boiling lava tries to break through the surface of the earth with the increased pressure of gases, certain movements cause in the earth's crust. Movement of lava beneath the surface of the earth can also cause certain disruptions. This sends shock waves through the earth, causing damage. These earthquakes are mild. Their range is also limited. However, there have been certain exceptions with volcanic earthquakes bring havoc and death to thousands of people. The second one is the tectonic movements. The surface of the earth consists of some plates comprising of the upper mantle. These plates are always moving, thus affecting the earth's crust. These movements categorize into three types: constructive, destructive, and conservative. Constructive is when two plates move away from each other. They correspond to mild earthquakes. When two plates move towards each other and collide, this is known as destructive plate boundaries. This is very destructive. Conservative corresponds to passing by of plates of crust. Earthquakes of this type have varying intensities. The third one is the geological fault. A geological fault is known as the displacement of plates of other original plate. The plane can be horizontal or vertical. These planes are not formed suddenly but slowly develop over a long period. The movement of rocks along these planes brings about tectonic earthquakes. These faults occur due to the impact of geological force. The displacement of plates creates the fracturing of rocks, which releases a lot of energy. This type of earthquake can be disastrous. The fourth one is the man-made. The interference of man with nature can also become a cause of the earthquake. The disturbance of crustal balance due to heavy clubbing of water in dams can use earthquakes. Nuclear bombing can send specific types of shock waves throughout the surface of the earth, which can describe the natural alignment of tectonic plates. Mining can also cause disturbance due to the extensive removal of rocks from different areas. And the last one is the minor causes. Some minor causes such as landslide, avalanches, the collapse of heavy rocks, and etc. can also cause minor shock waves. The gases beneath the surface of Earth contract and expand, giving rise to movements in plates beneath the crust. The plutonic earthquake occurs because of adjustments in rock beds in the interior of Earth's crust. All these factors correspond to minor earthquakes, but sometimes this can also vary to moderate earthquakes. Where do earthquakes happen? Earthquakes happen every day all over the world, along both tectonic plate edges and interiors. Earthquakes occur along faults, which are fractures between blocks of rock that allow the blocks to move relative to one another. Faults are caused by the bumping and sliding that plates do and are more common near the edges of the plates. Earthquakes also have environmental effects. Those are the effects caused by an earthquake, including surface faulting, tsunamis, ground shaking, soil liquefaction, and landslide. So here are some photos of the environmental effects. First is the surface faulting. Second is the tsunami, landslide, and last is the soil liquefaction.